Hey everybody, Kurt Nelson here. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today we're talking about swings that have a cut in them, basically cutting off our bat path. We talk so much about working from north to south, right? The pitch is coming from the pitcher's hand and it's going to the catcher's glove. And obviously the angles and everything's going to change based on righty, lefty, based on fastball, slider, curveball, two-seam cutter. All those different things are going to change a little bit. But in the end of the day, we're trying to swing through the pitch. And we see so many young hitters that have a cut in the path. The swing goes across the body and it's kind of in the zone, out of the zone. Sometimes it's in the zone too deep and early and it's long and the chest is flying, and then we're out of the zone, when we're actually trying to hit the ball out in front, or vice versa. It might be, into the zone too late, where now it's kind of steep and choppy, and then we're, kind of rolling out of that zone a little bit as well. So they're both kind of a cut in different ways a little bit. So the mechanics of each hitter is going to play a role here to a certain degree. But in the simple side of things is we're trying to swing through the pitch, we're trying to swing north to south, we're trying to hit from behind the ball and then through the ball, right? So we want to optimize our ability to stay in the hitting zone. It needs to be short and compact, but at the same time, it also needs to have that length through that plane, especially as pitching gets better. Some people can hit the ball deeper, more consistently, depending on their levers, depending on their engines, but ultimately we're really trying to maximize that time we spend in the zone. So there's a couple simple drills, and obviously it's a little bit based off of different mechanics. A lot of poor lead arms, a lot of hitters love to rip that lead arm and pull it down and in. And you see that bat wants to come out and then across. So there's a lot of times we have to work some good lead arm stuff. We'll get into some good lead arm drills. But a simple drill that we like to do a lot, especially with the younger hitters, and I use this drill all the way up with some major league hitters. And it's a cone. It's basically just a plastic cone that I shoved a foam roller in. I forget where I saw the idea first, but a very simple drill. That way it's kind of flimsy and light, so if they do end up hitting it, no one's going to get hurt, and this thing is extremely cheap. If it ends up breaking, I'll just go buy another foam roller and shove it back into a new cone, right? So at the end of the day, foam roller drill, the first way we'll do this for helping guys not cut off is we'll kind of put it off the front hip. It's a little bit more behind them than in front of them. We want to give them a little bit of room to work. And we'll say, hey, that foam roller right there is like your little grandma, or it's a little person. We really don't want to be taking them out, right? We're trying not to hit the foam roller. And immediately you just start flipping some swings, and you'll start to see, maybe they miss over the top of a couple balls, maybe they're missing, a little bit under a couple balls. Let them kind of figure it out a little bit. Just let them, kind of hit a little bit and figure it out. And over time, that path just starts to plane out, and they start actually finishing a little bit higher. And obviously the finish of our swing, the height of the pitch is going to dictate a little bit how much I'm side bending, my levers, everything's going to change that a little bit. But as a whole, this is a very simple drill that allows us to work more north to south, longer through that zone, much more consistently on plane through plane, opposed to the big cutoff swings here. All right, so this is a great drill. We use the foam roller for a few different positioning drills in terms of where we move that thing to, but that's the #1 way we use it, and I absolutely love that drill. So hopefully that helps, and let's all keep getting better together. All right, until the next time.